ultimate purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love. I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast. Is it?
Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
Just like talk for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Good times, Noodle Salad.
If I don't want. This isn't something that we should be fucking covering. We're not experts, and we're like talking about fucking ice or something. I'm like, nah, let's not do this. Let's not. I don't need this one in my clips or whatever. So.
Can you turn mine down a smidge?
Yeah, sure. What headphones are you on?
What?
Are you on 4?
Turn your head.
There's
4.
yeah, 4.
I was gonna say,
okay.
I can just look.
Right on. Is that good? Sound good?
It should be good.
A little good. All right. Yeah. Oh man, I have these all over the place. No wonder. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You good? Comfortable?
Yep.
Everyone's good. All right. I'm gonna do a sync real quick, and then we're off to the races. Loud noise in your face. Okay. I just gotta, with the video and the audio, I just gotta I gotta give myself something easy to aim for, because I'll like wait for somebody to like sneeze right into the mic, and then I get like a clip, like, oh cool, all right, there's one. There's a loud noise to find. But fuck yeah, dude, I'm fucking fried. I gotta say that at the top of the podcast. I'm fucking lit right now. I didn't know until recently that you could buy these like fucking weed pens for $20 and they can get you absolutely obliterated for a month.
Get those at weed shops? Or?
I just bought one for the first time like a couple of weeks ago. So I've been hitting it like once in a while, just I'm gonna do a little editing. Let me like just hit the pen real quick. And
you ever get the drinks with weed in them? I forget what they're called.
We have some of them, but we haven't drank them.
I haven't tried it. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
I would be scared too. I feel like that would be like very similar to like an edible, and edibles just light you up like real bad.
I have. Can I tell that story? I don't know what you're allowed to not share, because you have a job that matters. I'm a pipe fitter. I could be openly racist and keep my job.
Oh, shit.
No, not really. But
whatever you've done.
But
fine.
you were involved. You were there. All right, whatever. I'm gonna tell it because
You have to tell it.
7 people listen to this fucking story, this podcast. Anyway.
Actually, no, don't tell that one.
Oh, all right. So I bought gummies. I'm gonna tell this. Okay, I bought gummies, and I went to the weed store, and I didn't know this. Like when you go to a weed store, they're like, thanks for coming. Here's like enough weed to get you high for a year, like for free, and you spend $8 here. Like it's like, so I got gummies for the first. I wanted like one joint, and I was like, I haven't smoked weed in a long time. Let's do it. It's been like 7 years or something, because I was an apprentice, so I couldn't smoke weed, and fucking whatever. So I get gummies, and I'm like, let's try it. But like, so I cut one of the gummies into like an eighths, like cut it up like a pizza, and I ate a little sliver of it, and I was done. Like once I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, I don't feel anything. And then I watched a video that was like cute, like not even like actually hilarious, just like, oh, that's like you wouldn't even smile if you were sober and came across this video. But I was dying. Like, fucking couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard, and I was like, oh, I guess I am fucked up right now. Yeah. And then I went down. Our master bedroom is in the basement. So I went downstairs. She was coming behind me doing our, like, nightly routine. And I get into our bathroom, and I had, like, an event horizon. It was just, like, erased. Like, I, like, like Men in Black, like, erased my... and I'm, like, standing at the sink, scrolling, and I'm like... And she had came into the bathroom and was peeing and was like, what are you doing? And I was like, why the fuck am I in here? Like I had
no idea.
I was like, why am I in here right now? Like I had no idea. And so I go into the bedroom, and I was looking for something. I think I needed like a pillowcase or something. And I was doing all of these like under the bed, over the bed, behind the bed, like looking for like where we had an extra thing, whatever the fuck I was looking for. And as I was doing it, I felt like I was thinking about a memory of doing it. So like, I'm like, as I'm like high as a kite, I'm like, oh, this is like life. I'm not remembering this vague memory. Like I'm living it right now.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm so high. Holy fuck. So like I laid down and I'm trying to keep it together. I'm just like, oh my God, and she comes into the bedroom and yeah, I guess I gotta leave that part out. Fuck. That's the best part of the
Yeah,
it's the best
that's
part
why
of the
I was
whole
like, I don't know why
story.
you're going with it.
It's the best part of the whole story. God damn it. But
You can finish it later.
I remembered that all of the people at our house had everyone that was there
This is gonna.
did significantly more than me, and that made me fucking laugh hysterically. So it got me off the edge. Like I was on the edge of the cliff, like about to panic, and then I remembered that everybody that I ate some with was way higher than me, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm not the. You guys aren't like Mormon, right? I've been talking about being high since I met you.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I feel like most of us in the band are pretty straight edge.
That's why I was like, he's
yeah.
just gonna go off on
Right.
this.
We're
and then
pretty
I
straight
could-
edge, though. I feel like all of us have dabbled with things.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
stories
I've-
of my own.
I have a
being
similar
high.
edible story where I went to. Do you guys know She Wants Revenge? Like the band She Wants Revenge?
No.
They're the band that's like, I want to hold you close. Da, 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 da. There's
I
like a
don't know
gothic like.
I don't know this at all, but I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, check out She Wants Revenge. But I went to that concert with a group of friends, and prior to the concert, they had a 100 milligram gummy, and I've done edibles prior to this, but I really didn't know what the milligrams meant. But I really didn't eat that much of it. Like I ate like an ear of it, and I was just completely just obliterated
If
you had
for
to-
the whole concert.
If you had to guess like a percentage of like, because you said it was 200 mil, it was
The whole gummy was 100 milligrams.
and you ate the ear
I
of
ate
it.
the
So
ear of
is it a
it.
fucking Easter bunny though? Like, is that a lot of it?
I don't know. It was like that big, and then the ear was like maybe like that.
Okay, so you're eating like if you had to guess, like 10% of it maybe. Dude, that's I'm such a bitch. I had that the story I told was 2.5 milligrams.
Oh,
and
that'd
I
be
Yeah.
like
was,
me.
and I was like on the verge of panicking. And everyone else was like, dude, I ate like 15 milligrams. I'm
I
like,
mean, I was probably still there, like in like that 3-4%, and I was just obliterated. Like,
yeah.
She Wants Revenge is a very bassy like band, and when we were at the concert, like I could feel the bass in my brain, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
felt like my spinal cord was getting severed. And I just like after it, it went away, and then for the next like day, it was like I woke up and I was high, and then it was just like a roller coaster of being on and off like high for
Oh,
like
no
Oh my
shit.
God.
48 hours.
Damn. Yeah.
So I haven't eaten edibles since. Cause I was
Yeah,
like,
I
get
don't
me
blame
off
you.
of this fucking ride.
I feel-
That sounds awful.
I feel like people who like eat edibles all the time or smoke weed all the time are like, fucking what? I eat a whole whatever and I'm fine. Like my buddy like makes fun of me for like how high I get from like not that much. Like he's like hitting his pen all day every day, so he's just got like permanent like high face. And I'm like, oh, I hit the pen once today, and I'm like, I'm trying to come down. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like drinking coffee and water and just like, come on, it's gotta end soon. And he's like,
Does coffee and water help?
I think caffeine, yeah, helps it get out of your system.
No.
But I don't know. But like I'm like just now starting to dabble in weed because I was an apprentice for so many years, and they like expect you to be completely straight edge, and so I didn't smoke weed at all during the apprenticeship, and even before then I was like maybe once a year, and yeah, I don't know. I like.
Aren't you still not supposed
I mean, whatever. I'm a journeyman. I do what I want now. But I mean, like one of my foremen was actively trying to get me to smoke weed with him one day. So it's like it's just a different world. Like once you're not under the thumb of the training center. It's a little
Yeah.
looser, but yeah, I don't know. It's
There's a leg
I enjoy
there.
it though.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
don't know. Whenever I did weed as like a teenager, I was like fucking horribly stressed, like anxious, on the edge of like real panic every single time. I don't know. Now I'm 32 and smoking weed, and I'm like, I'm not angry right now.
Probably also has to do with the quality of the weed as well, because I'm sure like when we were smoking weed when we were kids, it was like the backwash of like of the plant.
Yeah, there's like we're like smoking Roundup.
yeah.
We're like, why does it make me panic?
Have you guys ever made brownies with?
Yes.
You made them?
Did you do it correctly, or
I
did you do
didn't-
it like me?
I don't think I've ever physically made them, but I will say there was one friend that I haven't seen in a while. Hi, Ron, if you ever see this. But he makes the best Rice Krispies ever.
Weed Rice Krispies?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
they were amazing.
I've never had that.
So good. Better than brownies.
I have a family
down.
member who makes pretty good cookies.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I should. If I'm gonna dabble into eating edibles, I guess I should go that route instead
Probably.
of eating the
Yeah.
gummies. We're like, oh, this is I can't handle the gummies.
Yeah,
Gummies
same.
are
Too
terrible.
much.
The one time I ate edible like weed brownies was when I made them and I didn't know how to make them.
Did you just put the weed into the brownies?
Oh yeah, yeah. I ground up like probably that much, and like that much ground up. Put it in a pan that was maybe like this big.
Yeah,
So it was like pretty tiny and like a lot of weed. And yeah, I just poured it straight into the mix.
hilarious.
Did it
And
do
I
it?
ate like I think so. I ate a quarter of the whole thing, and I guess it's called greening out when you like pass out for however long. But yeah, it was like sitting in my room, air drumming to Octavarium by Dream Theater. And then I called my friend and I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's really fun and I want to hang out with you. So he lived like around the corner and he came and picked me up. And I was like, dude, we should go get Wendy's. Wendy's, I think. On the way there, it's like a 5 to 10 minute drive. On the way there, I puked. We got the food. On the way back, I think I puked again. And then we got back to his house, and some more friends came over, and they all went to the mall, and I just passed out on the couch.
Oh no!
And then they were like asking me if I wanted to go, but I
You were like, no.
I
Just on
didn't know they
another
were
planet.
asking me. Yeah.
Just on another planet trying to survive, and they're like, "You want to go to fucking
Yeah.
Spencer's and look at the dildos?" Like, no, I don't, dude.
Yeah, and then I ended up passing out on the couch for I think like 16 hours or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It was
This is when you're a teenager, so like your friends'
yeah,
parents are like,
I think I was like 18 or
yeah.
so.
But
18,
like the
19.
the parents ever like walk by and go, "Hey, is he fucking okay? Like what the fuck's this?" This was
Like-
at his house the whole time.
Yeah, no, I think I was at least 21.
Okay,
But yeah, his room was in the basement. His mom just lived upstairs and he kind of lived downstairs in the basement.
okay. So
But
she
yeah,
wa-
she didn't care. She smokes with him.
oh
Or
right on,
She smokes and then he eats edibles. So
right on.
yeah, she's a cool.
So she was like,
Well, Mom.
he's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
She's like, "Oh, he's
Yeah.
just
Give
gonna
him
sleep
24
now."
hours.
We'll get him a Pedialyte for
Yeah.
from when he wakes up. He
They
needs a-
did get me a Blizzard from DQ, and that was one of the best ones.
while you're still in it, like still
Yeah.
fried as fuck, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh my god, I didn't know this was this good." Yeah,
And that's why they don't smoke weed anymore.
yeah, dude. I'm writing a bit right now about being on like Ozempic and then also dabbling in weed, where it's like I'm understanding why a dog like anxiously chews now, because like I'm like poisoning my brain to hate food, but then I'm like high as fuck and I want to eat something
food.
really
Wait,
bad.
you're actually doing Ozempic and
Oh, yeah.
At the
So-
same time, I put my Ozempic shot into the joint. No, I'm kidding. No, because you take the shot once a week, you know.
Okay.
So I'm doing the shot, but it just like completely kills
Like,
your want.
appetite.
Yeah. Like I haven't changed. Basically, I have not changed what I eat. It's just like the amount of what I want to eat is like, you know, I'm like, oh, dude, I need a fucking, you know, whatever. Like if I'm craving some bullshit like McDonald's, and I go get like a McDouble and whatever and fries and a pop. I'm like eating half of the burger and like a handful of the fries and like 2 sips of the Coke and I'm done. Versus like back in the day, I would have smashed all of it and then been
Plus
looking in
more.
the cabinets.
$30 bag.
Yeah, dude. And then I would have been like looking in the cabinets, like, you know, a couple hours
I need
later.
something sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something sweet to like round this off. So like, but yeah, it's an odd sensation to be like, I have the munchies, but in the bit I literally wrote like, when I open up the fridge, it might as well be actual plates of shit that I'm looking at in my fridge, because it's like I'm like oh, I need something, and I look and I'm just like, everything in there looks disgusting to me. Like I'm not hungry at all, you know. Like I
That's
was
interesting.
yeah, it's
So then he just DoorDashes Dairy Queen.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what's been going on with the ice cream lately, but we've eaten it twice this week, and I'm feeling like a real fat piece of shit. I can't do it.
I also had cake every day this week too.
You had
Pretty
cake
much.
every day.
Pretty much.
Why?
My boss bought me cake today because I was switching locations.
Was
and
there birthdays or something?
No, she just bought cheesecake.
Cheesecake's the best kind of cake.
Yep.
And ice cream cake.
Yeah.
That's just
Have you ever cut one with a chainsaw?
What?
what?
No, can't say that I have. Have you?
Like that's a normal thing. I mean, first of all, that's probably way fucking easier. But
yeah,
is
a
this
little
a thing that
messy.
people do? Oh yeah, because it'd be like
Yeah.
spraying ice cream.
Get
Why?
a little pieces of wood chips in it. And
Why the
stuff.
fuck? How did?
Just
I
for
don't-
funsies?
My brother-in-law does some silly stuff, and so did my oldest brother. And yeah, I don't know, like a few years ago, it was my other brother's birthday, and we got an ice cream cake, and my brother-in-law was like, "Dude, you guys want to cut this with a chainsaw?"
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, instead of trying to like jam a butcher.
Oh, I
like,
think
a knife
the
through
reason
it,
was
like-
because it was too frozen.
Oh yeah.
So the knife
Even when
wasn't
you-
quite working.
So you were like, let's get a
Yeah.
chainsaw.
I bet it fucking worked great.
Yeah.
I'm sure it got
The
everywhere,
next
but
trajectory on the list. Knife to chainsaw.
we could listen. We could we could do this right now. Let's DoorDash a fucking frozen cake.
You have a chainsaw in here somewhere?
I'll go get one. I'll go find. I'll go buy one real quick.
You're going to DoorDash a chainsaw
Yeah.
and an ice cream cake.
Can you DoorDash chainsaws?
I don't think you should be able to DoorDash anything that could be a murder weapon.
I mean,
You imagine you're like just pissed off. You're like, fucking, you know what? I'm ordering a fucking gun right now. It's just like, I'm going to order a rifle because this fucking lady's pissing me or whatever. If she keeps bitching about the dishes, I swear to God, I'm going to DoorDash a knife,
Jesus.
a chainsaw. Oh, man. Dude, you guys' band is fucking sweet. Has it been... Forge the Sun is your band. I mean, anyone that clicks on these fucking videos is going to see that, but has it been this? We started to talk off mic, and I'm like trying to rack up my mind of like what we did or didn't talk about yet. Has it been the same lineup since the beginning? Because you guys have been around for like 10 years almost already.
Yeah. Well, Tristan, who is our guitar player, he and I started playing music together in 2018.
Okay.
And then I would probably say the original music started around like 2020. That's when we started like really seriously thinking about being an original band and putting original music out there. So I am an original member. Tristan, our guitar player, is an original member. Our bassist, Barrett, is an original member. We've been through a couple drummers. So our original drummer, his name is Matt. And then we got another drummer named Pat. And now we have Isaac, who I think joined in like 23.
Yeah, 22 or 23, I don't remember.
Right on.
But yeah.
Yeah. And then you guys have you have 2 albums out. Is that right? You
So we released one full length album, and then everything else since then has kind of been just singles.
Okay.
But we're in the process of trying to build a like singles collection together. So there will be like a solid format for all the new stuff that we release, and then we're in the process of writing a new EP too.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah, dude, we were listening to you guys all day at work, and you guys are fucking killer.
Thank
like,
you.
yeah,
Thank
super
you.
pleasantly surprised. Like so with this podcast, like we're scheduled until July. So like there's 2 guests a week every week for the next like 30 weeks, which is awesome. We're like super happy about that. So there is times where I'm like, fuck, I should have spent more time, or like I should have, especially with comedians. I'm fried. I know, but I'm like every time I like have
How many times are you gonna mention it?
every time I have non sequitur thoughts, I'm like interrupting myself. I'm like, wait, hold on, pause, stay on track, you fuck. My bad. Anytime we have comedians on, and like small local comedians are really bad about like social media, so it's like hard to find stuff to like get a vibe of like who they are if I don't know them personally. But like with musicians, I always try to like dive deep into their stuff and like try to like, all right, I've heard everything at least once, and now I want to listen to like the stuff I really like a couple times. You know what I mean? And but your guys' stuff, I mean, I literally listened to it for like an 8-hour day straight at work, and was just like, this is
Nice.
so fucking
Damn.
good. Yeah, you guys
Thank
are
you.
awesome. And I like that there's such a variety in the stuff that you guys play. Like you were saying, like when you guys first started, you were like almost like akin to classic rock almost, and then I mean there's some like straight up metal songs that you guys have, and then there's some I told you like a few of the songs reminded me of like almost like a Flyleaf or like a heavier Flyleaf, and then some stuff was like a lighter OTEP, or you know what I mean, OTEP. And it's as a guy who is a huge music person, like having a variety within one group is like rare, and you guys have a lot of variety. I really like it. Like you definitely like in the playlist from now on. You guys
Thank
are
you.
fucking sick.
Yeah, before we started original music, when we had like our very very original like lineup, we actually would play around the Grosse Pointe area as a cover band. So
Thank you for stopping doing that.
yeah, I think we all agree. We're glad we still kind of do it. Like if there's a festival that like we can get into, or a concert series that's looking for more of like a cover act where we can kind of throw some original stuff in there, we'll
Yeah.
still do that stuff.
Sure.
But
I mean that sincerely though, honestly, because like your music is good, and
Thank you.
yeah. So like you guys putting the effort into writing original shit is worth the effort. Like you're fucking killer, man. And I don't mean to step on what you were gonna say. I just Nico from Cougarin was on here, and he's talking
nice.
about how he, like, you know, these cover bands, like the guys will try in their early 20s and then give up by the time they're in their late 20s, and then he's like, yeah, you can have a really good cover band, make $1,000 a weekend just playing other people's music, but you're killing local art by having these venues that won't hire guys to play original music. So I could see the financial like temptation to be like, let's learn all of the riffs fucking playlist, and you know,
Or Poison, and then take all the money from the other bands.
we have a story about that.
Yeah. But yeah, we can move on from that.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, no, I totally agree with Nico. I think especially in Michigan, because I have seen like other cities, like we've been to other cities where there's huge local scenes where like there is a huge precedence to like building up a local community. And I think the reason why we struggle here in Michigan is because there isn't a central area for music. Like the venues are just stretched all over the place.
From Flint down to downriver.
yeah.
They're just everywhere.
So there really isn't like a central hub for it. And I think the easy route out is to just hire bands who are going to play the music that people like, or they'll immediately like, and that's what gets them to come out to the venues. Is if they hear, oh, there's a Alice in Chains tribute act playing at the bar tonight, like I'm going to go because I like Alice in Chains, but this band that I've never heard of, Like, I'm not going to give them a chance because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we should try and change the mindset of, like, if you like Alice in Chains, go and listen to this local band that sounds like them,
Yeah.
and give them a chance. But I just really think there's a benefit in doing both. So when we were doing like the cover act stuff, it was an outlet for us to kind of expose Forge the Sun to people who
Sure.
may have not checked us out or listened to us in any other different way. So
Yeah.
there is a way that you can kind of spin it and make money off the cover stuff while also still like getting your band out there. So we try to like play it smart when we do those things. But I mean, other than that, like, I think the variety of the music comes from having that exposure to all of that cover music. Like, we have like 7 hours of cover music in our repertoire. Like, we've got so much stuff like over the years of just doing things, and I think that's inspired us a lot in trying to experiment with different genres and challenging ourselves and not saying like we're just going to be like this one specific type of genre. I think it's cool when bands can experiment in different genres as long as they're doing it like true to themselves.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what we try to do.
And it shows in the records that you guys have out. It does. I feel like as I got to the newer stuff, it seems like you guys have kind of like honed in your sound more than, but like as I went through your discography, there's you're I can see that you're playing with sounds that maybe inspired you, like by learning the 80s and the 90s songs that everyone wants to hear at a bar. I could see that inspiring and rubbing off into the original music, but I think you guys are finding an original sound. The newer stuff is killer, and the way that you transition between clean vocals and vocal fry is so natural, and it doesn't seem gimmicky at all. Like when I listen to like we were talking about easycore today, and like how you have these like pop punk bands that have metalcore breakdowns, like A Day to Remember,
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, some of this is like really fun and good, but also some of it's like such pandering shit that it's like annoying. You're like, oh yeah, oh here we go, get it.
There's a lot of new like metalcore bands that I hear on like Instagram that sound very similar.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like easycore
Yeah,
bands that are like, yeah, for sure. But there's two things specifically that you guys do. You going between clean vocals and vocal fry. There's every time that you do that, there's a point, and I appreciate that. Like as a songwriter, as a guy who's played musician his whole life, I appreciate that there's a reason you're deciding to do vocal fry or deciding to do clean vocals in sections. So like I hear why, and I fucking love that. Your choices are killer as a singer. I really like your guys' stuff, and then the drumming surprises me every fucking song. every single song. I'm like, I'm a drummer, so like I can kind of like normally I'm like, okay, this is where this is gonna go, and then sometimes there's these fucking like not polyrhythms, but like these phrases where you're breaking up bars in such an odd way, and then you circle back to the one, and I'm like, damn, that was dope. So like, so you two coming on specifically, I'm like fucking pumped about. But
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys write really interesting shit, and none of it is like gimmicky, which is hard to pull off when you're pulling inspiration from other bands without doing an impersonation of them. I don't know how you guys are pulling it off so well, and you're not fucking gigantic, but you guys are fucking really good, man.
Well, I think, I mean, there's definitely, I think for people who love music, there's certainly an advantage to doing a bunch of different like genres and different styles. But the one thing that might be a disadvantage to it, like thinking on it on a marketing perspective, is that it's hard to market us because we do so many different things. And we're not sticking to that same like cookie cutter formula that a lot of these bands that are blowing up over are doing. And I don't think we really want to do that. So it's just trying to find our audience with being 100% truly ourselves without like trying to give into that like cookie cutter formula, that gimmicky like formula that kind of gets people to break through. So I think it's just trying to find like that underground like audience that really appreciates like music, because we're really not doing what is getting big like
Yeah.
right now, which is like that very like metalcore, like easy core, if you call it easy core, like that very easily listening like type metal is really popular right now.
Yeah.
And I think our music is just very like nuanced. It's progressive. It's all over the place. So it's definitely for people who love music and kind of appreciate musicianship. And unfortunately, in Hollywood, they don't really like that shit.
I do, but there's certain genres that come and go where if 10 years goes by and you listen to that, if you put on A Day to Remember, you're like, oh, this is 2008 as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a sound that lasts like and stays relevant. You know what I mean? So I think chasing trends is like this toxic thing that everyone's doing because of like TikTok and YouTube, and like everyone's see like, oh, dude, for sure we got to do this. We're gonna make 100 reels of this section of this song and do this till just beat it into people's brains until they see all of our shorts doing the same song. And I don't know. I don't think bending to trends is the right choice for longevity. Like you guys, I think as long as you are authentic and you keep going the way that you're going, you're going to get people who are not fans of easycore. You're going to get people that are fans of you guys. And that is a way better formula for longevity.
Definitely. I think we have like the slow burn, like longevity on our side. Cause like I've just noticed over the years of us being together, like more and more people are coming to shows. Like we've just recently started being a little bit more active on social media because unfortunately that's kind of like a thing you have to do now as a musician.
Yeah.
There's no escaping it. If you want to do anything in music, you have to be a social media person. You have to know how to use a camera. You have to know how to be like your own manager, your own booker. You have to do all the back end stuff yourself unless you have money and you have people to do it for you. But
yeah.
I think that since we've started, like, giving that a little bit of extra time and doing more social media work and talking to people online and stuff like that, and not only having good music, but also being personal with people that listen to the music as well, more people are coming out to shows, more people are getting merch and investing in us. Yeah. And every single year it keeps getting better and better and better, and we keep getting better and better opportunities. So it is definitely worth it to be out there like on social media. And I think over time it's just going to keep growing and growing, and we might not get like that easy in of that one viral thing that just gets us that easy way into it, but I think if we just keep working at it, we'll get there for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a fickle thing because me and my brother have talked about this. My brother does music and he's actively trying to he wants to compose music for like TVs and film. Like that's his life, like that's his goal. So he's working at that right now, trying to get exposure. And I think he has a little bit of resentment in that, like, he doesn't want to have to be a professional social media guy. And I think he almost resents the amount of shit he's had to learn about running a social media presence to be able to do the other thing, like, it feels like, I don't know, like growing up, like we all have our like idol musicians and it's like, oh, you're just a purist. Like Prince is just the shit. Like he's just the best at everything that he did. So he didn't have to fucking run a Facebook page and like start a Facebook group and like, make sure he was putting out reels at the right time during the day. He's like, I'm just going to be fucking sweet at this. And my cult of personality and my skills is what's going to, make me a superstar. But that's not how it is anymore. It's weird that, I think as a guy who thinks like if you're just good at the thing, that should be the whole game, right? But it's not. You could be like a completely mediocre musician, but be incredible at social media, and you're gonna be way bigger than,
easy core bands.
Yeah.
Social media is life now.
There's definitely a saying that changed my whole perspective, and I heard this just like a couple months ago. Somebody had said, if you don't put yourself out there, a shittier person will, and
Ooh.
they will get that spotlight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's true. Like, if you don't put yourself out there and people don't see you and know what you do, then just somebody, that easy core band is going to come right in and take that spotlight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, that's a thing that keeps coming up on this podcast is like me and Chris, my brother, we're talking about work ethic and how, you know, like growing up an artist, you're like, I'm interesting. I have these interesting ideas. I do this interesting stuff, but like, there's no currency to that. Like you can be a talented musician, you could be a talented writer or a comedian or whatever, but if you're not like putting in the work that exposes the ability that your brain has, like it doesn't matter. You're non-existent until you put the work in and create something. And it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? Because you want to feel like you're being like a true artist and like aligning yourself with your purpose, but also sometimes you got to put your head down and pull a pen out and just write until you're fucking sick of it. And that's, you know, that's the grind of it. But like, if you're not putting the effort in, then being interesting or talented or good isn't good enough. Like you gotta work your dick into the dirt to make sure that the world knows about you and like can choose if they want to appreciate your art, you know?
for sure. It's a lot of work too. Like it takes so much time to like make content and think of content and
Be original with the content.
Yeah. But also it's just like you kind of annoy yourself because you feel like you're posting like the same thing over and over and over again. But at the same time, you just kind of have to think of it as, while a lot of your audience might still be seeing the same stuff that you're seeing, a lot of these new like social media formats like TikTok are based off of discovery. So every single time you post the same thing over and over again, like 200 more new people are seeing it.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to look at it like every single thing that you post, you're attracting 200 more new people, or 300 or 1,000 or 5,000, however many views your video gets.
Real quick, that just reminded me of the dude that said he had to unfollow us.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there?
There was a guy that's been following us, and he's like, guys, I really love your music, and I'm still a fan. Don't be mad at me, but I have to unfollow you because you're on my FYP too much. He said, I have to unfollow the TikTok, but I will still be streaming your music.
That's hilarious. He's like, I'm sick of seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan of your music, but God, get out of here. That's fucking hilarious. Well, then you're doing social media correctly.
Yes.
If you're blowing up a guy who's interested in you's For You page, then you're absolutely doing it right.
Yes.
Dude, I was making fun of my apprentice on the podcast, and we clipped it out because it's a fucking hilarious bit. And she saw it on her For You. Like, she doesn't watch the podcast, but then she was dicking around scrolling through TikTok at work, and the video came up on her For You page, and she fucking. That's my proof. It is like, okay, cool. Like, the work I'm doing is working because I'm getting recommended to people who I'm talking about without naming her. She said she ran up 6 flights of stairs to to rip me a new asshole because I was making fun of her. And she's like, I'm just scrolling through TikTok, and then there's Matt, and there's Matt talking about me. What the fuck? I was making fun of a couple of things there, but she had these but I've brought this story up 5 times. She had these 2 disgusting black bananas that she was going to eat for lunch. And I was like, do you want me to buy you food? Like, I'll get you lunch. Like, you don't need to eat these disgusting black bananas. And she's like, they were just in the car overnight. They're fine. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I was like making fun of The Apprentice, but really it was like I was poking fun at Paige because anytime I work around a female, like, we have this like I'm a pipe fitter, dude. There's like 3.
Not a lot of girls.
There's like 3 in the entire local, and So like anytime I'm working around a girl, Paige is like, "Who's the girl? Like, is she pretty? Is she young?"
Not for real though.
Not for real. Not for real, but like kind of a bit. So I was like making fun of Paige doing that by being like, yeah, so the craziest part about this story with the black bananas is that she tried to eat the whole thing in one bite. She was just like and like her mascara was running and like it was wild. She's like she like sees this video and runs up 6 flights of stairs to come tear me a new asshole for it. I was like,
As she should.
I get why you're mad, but also understand I had good intentions, which was to, shit on my fiance, not you. You caught strays. You caught stray bullets. I'm sorry. Dude. Yeah, blowing up your fans for you page so much that he had to unfollow you is hysterical. And yeah.
I did laugh when I saw that.
He's like, I
I like that he let you guys know.
Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Just gotta let you know, FYI.
That guy's awesome. It's fucking hilarious. Dude, I either get... the comments that we get on our stuff is like either... it'll be like, on Facebook, it's my relatives. And I'm like, hey, text me. Like, don't comment on I have 800 videos on, don't comment on the short and then be like, why didn't you respond to what I said? Like, text me, dude. Like, you know me in real life. But on any other platform, the comments that we get are just so, they're so black or white. They're like, oh man, this is really well done. Like, this is really well done, or this was really funny, or it's like, this guy's a fucking moron, or like, not everyone needs a podcast. And I can't help it, but there could be 1,000 compliments in the one video. I see one guy who's like, fuck this guy. I'm like,
That happened to us, except another fan replied to the other.
to like defend to the
hate
hater.
comment. Yeah.
We it's always like we rarely post on Facebook anymore. If we do post on Facebook, it is just like connected to our Instagram.
Yeah.
But we usually get really good feedback on Instagram and TikTok. It's Facebook and YouTube that are always like the cesspools of like the just trolls of the underworld just coming at you for like whatever. But we did have like one like off comment on TikTok. I don't remember what the guy said, but
Is that the one I kind of
I don't know. I think he said something about us sucking or whatever.
Yeah, or
but
something like you guys are so like cliche or something, and
it was a very long-winded like paragraph of how bad we suck.
yeah.
But so, and we didn't respond to it, but a couple of our fans actually responded to it, and they were just like, "Suck a bag of dicks, you
Hell
asshole."
yeah.
So we're just like, "Yay!"
I love
like that's awesome that we
Defending
have
you.
like people that will go after the trolls for us. So,
That's awesome. Perfect.
so we love you guys.
Yeah. Dude, that's I anytime I see comments like that where they're like if you don't like what I'm doing, why did you stop and then
Write a
comment?
paragraph.
Like, write a
Right.
paragraph. You're so
Just
like
keep going.
passionately against what I'm doing. Also, it's always some like middle-aged fat fuck who is like laying on his couch, like just belly hanging out of the bottom of his shirt, and he's like, and then you guys are not doing what I would do. And you're like, you're not creating anything. Here we are like busting our asses,
Yep.
putting like art into the world, and you're like, I don't approve of it.
That
Like-
always reminds me of like football, like
Oh yeah.
like that kind of meme format of like I wouldn't have done that play. It's like some like
Yeah.
same guy.
Right, some frumpy bitch who's like standing in his living room, like yelling at super athletes, like, yeah, this guy who's 6'9" and shredded, looks like a Greek god. He ran wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't even run to your mailbox, you fat piece of shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like, why are you hating on others when?
Yeah, you're not doing anything. Yeah,
Yeah, and like even then, if you are doing something, why are you hating on someone else?
yeah, right. Yeah, it drives me nuts. Like I have a heart. Sometimes I like laugh at the criticisms that we get, but there's definitely times where I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like I literally found one guy pissed me off, and I went crazy mode, and I was like, I just want to see what this guy is. I found him on LinkedIn, and I was like, he's a data analyst. Like, go fucking kill yourself with 100 guns. Fucking like fuck's sake. You're a data analyst.
Why
for
LinkedIn?
Like, I don't. I just
Yeah,
he had a. I just was like looking up the guy's name, and then he had a unique enough name that it was like, oh, here's his Facebook, and like just nothing, and I'm like, all right. And then his Instagram is just like douchey selfies with like aviators on, and I'm like, all right, fuck this guy. And then I find him, and he's like a data analyst for like IBM, and I'm like, who? My God, I can't think of a who gives a fuck job more than that, you know? Like, oh, this, you know, and he's like commenting like wild, like he commented on like several of our videos and was saying wild shit, like stuff that would absolutely get this guy in trouble, like saying like,
Jeez.
you know, like Paige works for special needs kids, and he's like saying like unhinged shit about like, you know, why would you give these fucking retards tablets? And it's like, what? Hey, I found you quickly. Like,
Just anyone like you can just find someone. Like
I'm not
that.
even that
That's
privy.
Bad.
yeah. And like, yeah, the guy was just saying like completely unhinged shit because he didn't like our videos. I'm like, you comment on like first of all, thank you because you're getting me engagement, but you comment on like 15 of my videos.
Oh my God.
Like, why don't you just, if you really don't like me, you can just block my page, and
If
then
you're
you won't
getting
see my
views,
shit.
you're getting views though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he like made my analytics like skyrocket that week. I'm like, thanks for the help, dude. I got like 100,000 views out of you being mad about me. Yeah. Oh man, the haters. That's a fucking weird thing. That's so weird. I've never been inspired by how much I didn't like something, and then like
Nope.
commented and like.
Me neither, really. Like,
I just don't care enough.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, that's too much wasted energy
It's
and
too much wasted mental energy.
yeah.
To have to hate people. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't get it either. But like you said, it does help with engagement. So you can look at it in a positive way.
Yeah, that's a silver lining.
And we've also been pretty fortunate that in our like career of doing live music, we've always gotten a really positive response. Like, I can only remember one time where we got like a negative response, and it was
In
kind of
Nashville?
funny. Wait, did we get a negative response in Nashville?
We didn't get a response at all.
That's true. Well, nothing is still better than
That's
negative.
also true.
Would you play it like a retirement home or what?
Almost.
I was gonna say I just picture a lot of country.
The most
like,
dingy, like hole in the wall bar we played at in Nashville.
Yeah.
Only because like all of the recommended venues we just couldn't get into. There was one recommended venue that we were talking to a Nashville van about that we were trying to get in, and they were gonna have us there, but at the time our bassist was not 21, so they would not allow us to play there.
Oh,
And that
hilarious.
was the place to be. So like we had the
we gotta
opportunity.
go back to that one.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to play at the place to be in Nashville, but our bassist at the time was not 21. He is a baby, by the way. Like he's 21 now. I think he turns 22 this year. I think.
How old are you guys?
I think he turns 20.
I'm the oldest. I'm 34.
I'm
You're
28.
28. Tristan is 30, and then Barrett
Barrett
is, I believe, 21, going on 22.
Right.
So he's been playing with us since he was like 15.
Oh,
So
hilarious.
we've watched him grow up.
Yeah,
It's
that's
weird.
so funny.
Which is also kind of a segue into like a funny story at Nashville. So we played this like dingy like bar. Nobody was in there, but I take that back. We did get a good response because the one lady that was in there, she bought a shirt.
Oh yeah.
The
buy
one
a
I
shirt
forgot
in the
about
crowd.
that.
There was a band that played before us, and they had a couple people in there, but their style was so different.
It
from
was like
ours.
folk.
It was like folk, like Appalachia, like
Wow.
folk.
Yeah, they had like harmonicas and I think an accordion.
They were really good though.
Like a
they were
banjo or
amazing.
something?
They
Yeah.
sounded incredible, and they were like touring, and we were also touring. So we kind of like jumped on this like opening together at this bar, and they had a couple people there. And a couple of them stuck around for like the first couple of songs, and then everybody just kind of cleared out at the end. And there was just that one lady that was just having a ball in the back. So I mean,
Wasn't she from Michigan too?
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
Like she lived in Michigan at one point.
Yeah, I
You guys are
think
in
so.
Tennessee, and you're like, oh, dude.
Yeah. She was like,
Um,
"Yeah, I used to live in Michigan too."
That's hilarious.
But I mean, like, even if there's one person and they're enjoying what you're doing, like, it still works because at the end of the day, like, she bought merch and she enjoyed the music. So,
Fuck yeah.
if it's only one person, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
And put on a show. But so this place, like, they sold grilled cheeses. And it was kind of like almost like looked like an old school like type of like 50s bar. And the stage was just like this cutout in like the back, and it had like some silver fringe on the wall, and there's cockroaches.
Yeah.
Oh man.
In the restaurant or in the venue or whatever you would call it. So that was very, very interesting. And then after that, we were just like, okay, that kind of sucks. But we went out and we went to like the downtown area in Nashville. So it's like their music hub, like with all the bars and stuff.
Wasn't
And-
that the next day?
Was it the next day?
I think so. Okay, I think we just went back to the hotel after we
Did we?
got our tips or whatever. We like forgot the tips or like the payment, and so Tristan or Barrett called the place and was like, "Hey, we forgot our payment," and the guy was like, "Yeah," as if he was like trying to steal it,
He was
and we
just
like,
about to put it in his pocket.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, you did. Fuck. Damn it.
But yeah, the next day.
Oh yeah, you're right, because the next day we explored Nashville and 3 of us got tattoos just on a whim.
Yeah.
And then all of us went at night to like the hub where all the bars were and got shit faced. And Barrett at the time had a fake ID to get into all the bars, which we didn't know he had that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That's awesome.
Because we were talking about it. We were just like, yeah, we could do this. But Barrett, you're like, I don't know if you'd be able to do it. He was just like, I'll be fine. I was like, what?
So he could have been getting into these venues.
He could have. Yeah, he could
How
have
would-
totally gone into that.
How did you guys meet him? Because he's like 9 years younger than you, or How
Yeah.
does
So Tristan and Barrett like are very, very like close. Like their families are very close.
They're
Okay.
like cousins.
Yeah, they're basically cousins.
Okay.
So
right on?
like
Parents are close friends, so they kind of grew
They
up
call
near
each
each
other.
other, whatever.
Yeah.
Like one of those situations.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they do call each other cousins.
Yeah, and
Right on.
like Barrett's dad is basically Tristan's uncle, so they're family
Yeah.
essentially. So when we were starting like the original stuff, and Tristan and I at the time, like it was even before the original stuff. Tristan and I at the time were doing like acoustic sets in like restaurants and bars, just like cover shows as an acoustic duo.
Gross.
Yeah, it was a bunch of pop stuff, and
I'm
not
kidding.
very exciting. Which we still do that. Actually, we have a gig
That's me, like-
February 14th.
That's me like poking fun at fucking Drew Alcama. He's an acoustic player, and we talked for 3 hours about how acoustic music is hated
Yeah,
for no reason when it's really good.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
Nasty.
we were doing that, and then we started, dabbling with the idea of doing original music or getting together a full band. And he was like, you know what, let me ask around. And at the time, Barrett, I don't think he was even playing bass at the time. I think he was just playing cello. And Tristan approached him and he was just like, hey, would you be interested in like just playing bass for us? And he was just like, okay. And he just kind of learned bass like while he was playing in the band with us, which was crazy.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, he's a musical prodigy. Like he
Yeah.
picks up on stuff really, really fast. He doesn't rehearse.
The other day we were learning Tentative by System of a Down for a show that we played last weekend. So yeah, like last Thursday or something, we learned that song like that day, and Tristan was like playing it, and then Barrett's sitting there watching him, and he's like, dude, you're playing that wrong by a 16th note. And Tristan was like, what are you talking about? There's like one 16th note that Tristan wasn't playing during like some like pretty fast part, and yeah, Barrett picked up on it and taught him how to do it.
Yeah,
Impressive.
Stuff like that.
very impressive. He's very impressive, but Tristan's also very impressive too. Like Tristan has been playing guitar for like 17 years and is classically trained in it. Went to school for music, so he's also a very impressive musician as well too.
Yeah. Your band is fucking solid. Like you guys are really good, man. Pleasantly surprised. I haven't had any guests that we've scheduled where I was like, oh man, like they shouldn't have scheduled them. They suck. Like I have not had that. But I have had ones where I'm like, well, they're pretty good. You know? And then there's ones where I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh, I didn't know they're fucking legit, dude. And like you, Cougarin, and Drew Alcoma are like my three favorite ones that I've gotten to talk to so far. This is fucking Cougarin's fucking sweet. I told those guys if they were doing what they're doing now 30 years ago, they'd be fucking huge. It's just that the market is so saturated right now that I don't know. It might take them a long time to pop. I mean, they've been at it for fucking 12 years or 13 years or something already.
Yeah, we played the local circuit with Cougarin since we started. So so we've known those guys for a while. And Nico's such a good guitar player. Like watching him live, like he's got like an electrifying energy when he plays guitar, and you can just tell that he loves doing it. So it's really fun to watch him do what he does for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking character, man. We had such chaos when we recorded the episode with them because we're like just getting started having a studio space, so we're like trying to figure out like what we should be telling people, what things we should be like hard yes or hard no on, and we were across the hall in a 9x11 room, tiny little not enough room to have a studio at all. And we had like a mini fridge and a drum set in there. I'm like, this is just stupid, and so Cougarin came on and 3 of the guys showed up, but then 2 managers showed up with them. So we had them 5 and us 2. So there's 7 people in this room that's the size of a bedroom.
Not even
2 of them are sitting on a
like
like where the lights are is
window.
basically like where the wall is at, and like the 2 managers are like trying to tell stories off mic, and I'm like, hey, you're not getting picked up. Everyone in the room can hear you, but you're not picked up on the mic. And then they're like, the 3 guys are like sharing 2 mics. So like the drummer,
Matt?
Matt's not the drummer. Matt was the.
Oh, Steven.
Steven.
Sorry. I
Steve-
thought you looked in that direction.
I was trying to. I was looking at you.
Doesn't Steve have like really long hair?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he's really cool. and
Yeah.
good.
So
good
like
at
he's
drums.
he's like talking like this off mic, like a mile away, and then Nico's like putting his lips on the. So like it was like, and they're the ones that are sharing the mic. So I'm like editing. That was a fucking nightmare because I'm like trying to make sure that you can hear both of them, and yeah, it was just like. It was a blast, but I'm like, next time we have them on, it's like, hey, 2 of you guys only.
Yeah.
Like, send your 2 storytellers, But yes, I mean, it's a learning process. Having 7 people in a tiny room.
That reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen Trail of the Screaming Forehead. No, I think that was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
What?
Is this like some like old YouTube shit?
No, it's a movie.
No.
There's a
like
scene
old
where
YouTube.
it's like essentially that. There's like a tiny room and the table's taking up the entire room and people are like climbing over the chairs to like get into this room.
What is
And
this?
it's like a business meeting room.
That's what the whole movie is?
No, that's just like one of the scenes.
I was like, this is this whole movie about them trying to climb over the table.
This is a Tubi movie.
I think it was on Tubi. Yeah.
What is this called?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I think the first one. I think there's like
Wow,
2 or
there's
3.
multiple?
Yeah. And then Trail of the Screaming Forehead is also good. That one has some really fun quotes.
Dude, me and my buddy Matt that I used to work with, we would find these obscure, stupid as fuck movies and watch them at work, like while we were on a job that was pretty laid back, and oh god, we watched like Santa Jaws.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
and there was a llama one. What the fuck? They're all like stupid puns.
Yeah, I know the llama one. I can't think of the name.
A million of them. There was oh god.
There's
there was
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
The very first like I don't know, like words in that movie. I think this lady, like, her shirt gets ripped off or something, and the chicken that's going around killing people walks up to her and he's like, "Nice tits, bitch." I think that's like the first line in the movie.
It's hilarious. What an opener.
Yeah.
That's normally the first
But
thing
yeah,
I say
those-
to my grandma when I see her.
Oh my god. His grandma's like this 4 foot tall, super religious woman. So-
That's how I open up every conversation with her. Dude,
But yeah, those movies are great. All
Yeah.
the pun ones.
yeah, there was one that was just like, oh, zombie ass. Did you watch Zombie Ass? Dude, so this movie's so fucking stupid. There's a zombie fucking disease, you know, and it's climbing up through like toilets and like turning people's asses into zombies. And the end of it is like this epic anime style fight where she's like diarrheaing herself around like a jet propulsion and she's like fighting a zombie to death. It's the most insane. The fact that somebody made it.
That sounds similar to Poultrygeist.
This is what I'm saying. They're all like horrible puns.
That one is like a comedy horror musical. That one's
Yes.
bizarre.
It's like the Sharknado movies. Like
Yeah.
everyone knows the Sharknado movies, but there's like 1,000 of these horrible fucking movies.
Yeah.
Zombie Ass is probably my favorite one. That
I'll
we
have to
saw.
look that one up.
Dude. And Santa Jaws is exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
Just a fucking shark with a Santa hat on,
My God.
swimming around killing people.
Yeah.
my god.
Crazy.
Oh, there was a Tyrannosaurus Rex one. It was a really dumb pun. It was like, I don't know. I mean, I could probably look up a list of just like the worst pun movies of all
Yeah.
time. And Santa Jaws has got to be up there.
Where do you stream these?
Tubi.
On
Yeah,
Tubi?
yeah, Tubi.
Yeah,
or
like
fucking
all of them on Tubi.
Amazon Prime.
Oh.
We definitely bought some. We had to pay when me and Matt were in this mood of finding all these really stupid movies. We were like paying like, oh dude, it's $30. All right, we're doing it. Yeah, we gotta watch this one. Yeah. God. Fucking when you said the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I was like, is it like that? I was like, this has to be some like 2005 YouTube shit, like annoying.
No, older.
orange.
It's like 80s or
Salad
90s
fingers.
Yeah.
movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh,
Like
that's
from the 80s or 90s.
There's
I think.
one I absolutely cannot say out loud, but it's amazing. God damn it! I wish I could tell you what it is.
Can you text it to her?
It's N words in space, but it's
Oh.
Is it like
He doesn't
the
watch
Killer
it.
Clowns from outer space,
It-
kind of? Or
well,
like.
it's way more irreverent than that, and
Oh.
it's dude. There's a scene where they're like knighting him, like one of the guys is getting like knighted, but that ceremony, like, oh, you've done so well, where you get to the next level kind of deal. Like
Yeah.
it's a space movie, but they kneel him down and they pour cum on his head. Like, it's the most ridiculous fucking. My God, it's an amazing movie.
Yikes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Like, I was just double checking to see if the band that we played with made the music for that, but they made the music for Killer Cabbages. So
Wait, what band?
Why are there
it's
so
Voyager.
Oh, my brother-in-law went to a show, like the Kiss show or something that happened a few years ago, and he actually was sitting next to the drummer of that band.
Oh, really?
And yeah, that drummer was like, "Yeah, we try to do like music for, like scores and stuff." And
Yeah, they've done scores for a couple goofy movies.
Wait, what
It
was
cool. The band's called Voyager, and they're local Michigan, and they do scores for like these kinds of like independent movies, and one of them is called Killer Cabbages.
I didn't know there were so many movies about vegetables killing people.
Dude, you don't even know the regular movies.
I know,
You're
but I
not
might
allowed in
enjoy
this
those ones.
conversation. Dude, speaking of her favorite movie is Napoleon Dynamite. Your boy Patrick Coulter or whatever his name is, has been posting some wild shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's like making fun of all the people that have got killed by ICE agents and like.
You talking about Napoleon?
Yeah, your boy Patrick.
My boy.
Yeah,
I thought the guy that played Napoleon was wasn't his name Bill Hader or something like that?
No, he's not. That's not Bill Hader.
I don't remember his name being.
We're looking it up.
Fact check.
Oh shit! Hold on.
You're lying.
I might be. You know what? Thank you for fucking calling me out. What the fuck is? I'm gonna feel like
John Heater.
Heater, yeah.
Oh my god! Hold on. I might have to fucking.
Wow, Uncle Rico looks rough.
Dude, I might.
Oh my god.
I might have got duped by a fucking just like a creator that does stupid videos.
Look
I
at Uncle
literally thought it
Rico.
was him.
Oh. Damn.
What happened?
Well, Napoleon Dynamite is
It
pretty
was good.
old now. It's got to be like, when did that movie come out? Like early 2000s, right? That came out when I was in high school. So
Well,
it's
while
at
I'm looking it
least-
up, 2004. When I was in high school, I was in a video class where we just made videos pretty much all day, and then one of the assignments was to recreate a movie.
Oh,
And
that
so
sounds
we
fun.
recreated Napoleon Dynamite in the scene where they're in the cafeteria and he's like shoving the tots in his pocket.
Oh yeah.
And my friend, we literally got tots from the lunchroom that day. My friend was like shoving them in his pockets, and he walked around like for the rest of the day with these like tots crumbs. It was really gross. And then
Gotta keep a snack for later.
right. And then I like did the scene where Deb's eating the sandwich. I don't know, and she gets the food all over her face, and my mom loves that one. She thinks it's the funniest thing ever when she watches that. And
Your
I just have
version or the movie?
my version, and I just have like peanut butter and jelly stuffed in my face.
I got completely duped by a guy.
Was it AI?
No, it wasn't AI. But the guy does an impersonation of Napoleon Dynamite, and he said, like, he has a bunch of video. I got fucking totally duped. God, I feel real dumb right now.
I had a feeling he wasn't going to do that kind of thing.
No, so this guy does like an impersonation of Napoleon Dynamite, and he says like, when you made $1,000 25 years ago doing a movie, people think you're rich now. Like he's done like 1,000 videos, like making it seem like he's the guy from Napoleon Dynamite. That is not him at all. I should have known this, but I fucking hate that movie. So I don't know. I got
love
duped,
it.
but that guy is a real actor and comedian, but he's like posting like unhinged weird shit about, like he did like a football video of like, oh, here's me and a ICE victim playing catch, and he like threw a football at a grave. It's just like,
Jeez.
just like
Not
stupid
okay.
shit. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know where you guys fall on this issue, but I'm not a fan of.
I don't think death is cool at all.
I agree.
Except the band. The band's sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. The guy
And
with
then
the crazy
Napalm
eyes.
What?
Isn't Death with the lead singer that's on like heroin that has crazy eyes? Or is that a different band?
Did you
That's
just list-
Pentagram.
that's
Never mind. That's
every
Yeah,
Pentagram.
pentagram.
Every band. That's every metal band.
Yeah, no, that's pentagram you're
Except
talking
until you
about.
get to like progressive metal, then those guys are all like accountants.
Yeah, totally.
But like straight up metal or death metal for sure.
Like Berkeley professors.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, here's Thomas Pridgeon from the Mars Volta.
Yeah.
He's also like an astrophysicist.
Or Danny Carey is like a. I
Right.
don't know what kind of degree he has, but
I don't. Oh God, I don't know that either.
some kind of like physics.
Is
or
he?
like I don't know.
Does he have physics? I
I don't know what it is. Something crazy.
Some like geometry degree because he's
Yeah.
he's like into sacred geometry. He's a fucking weirdo.
There's like 4 different polygons.
Yeah.
With his.
Yeah, he's like
limbs.
bored and like teaching. I'm gonna go teach a class at fucking Berkeley because yeah, I'm gonna whatever savant. God, I got duped by that fucking guy. I feel like an idiot. Well, but I'm admitting it though. I'm not doubling down.
Idiot.
God, I got duped by a fucking asshole on TikTok. I really thought it was him, and I was like, oh wait,
Just don't fall for the AI music.
dude. That is driving me nuts. I don't know why people are okay with listening to AI music.
It's crazy.
I wonder how
many
much
people
of
are
it is
gay.
like for the meme factor. Like
Yeah.
they listen to it because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
But there's also like people out there that are actively trying to sell their music as it not being AI, which is the
But it
crazy
is
stuff. But it
AI?
is AI.
Oh yeah.
Like they're trying to pass AI music as not AI.
I've heard
and-
Bandcamp has been
Kicking people off.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they're like uploading AI music.
Good.
As
Good.
they should.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There shouldn't.
I don't
you
know why the like other big 3 or 4
aren't doing it.
like yeah.
It's just so many clicks, you know. I mean, they don't care as long as they can show their numbers to advertisers. I'm surprised anyone is kicking people off for it. I'm glad to see somebody is.
Yeah.
There's so many starving musicians, and it's like you're gonna fucking like some guy put a prompt in and like, hey, plagiarize a version of this.
Yeah, I mean, and that's like the thing is like AI cannot create an original idea. It steals voices and mashes them together in a Frankenstein way
Yeah.
to answer a prompt or a solution. Like it doesn't create original ideas.
Yeah.
So even if the lyrics are your original idea or you wrote something like a guitar part is original idea, you're still stealing the other components of the song when you could have just like went on a Facebook group chat and asked for people that might be interested in writing on your song.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's this misconception like around there with a lot of people that it takes a lot of work to get people together to do like music and it's expensive. But if you play your resources smart, like you can find people that will record you for free or for a really good price. You can find people that want to play free for you for free because they believe in your project. So, I mean, just talk to people.
Two of
Like,
my
all-
bands
literally all you have to do.
Two of my other 2 bands are like fully self-produced. So
Yeah.
you can also do it that way
Yeah.
if you know how.
That's how we always did. Well, nobody knows how in the beginning, but it just takes the work to figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
Like me and my brother were in several different bands together, but we always self-produce. That's why I have this this recorder, this Zoom H6. We bought that to record drum tracks, and we're like, what interface can we use that I can have power over cable and also not, so I can use them like a MIDI controller. And we found this thing, and then the rails were off. All right, sick. I can plug 6 mics in for my drums and then record my drum tracks, and then you can plug in, we'll disconnect everything, and you can plug in your 1/4 inch cable, and you know, we'll just double the track and shift it a couple of microseconds and pan one left and pan one right.
Yeah.
And, you know, and do all the shit you got to do to make it sound big. And, you know, I mean, it's not, especially now with just the plethora of information on how to do this yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the guitarist / producer in my other band, he just taught himself because he was like, dude, I don't want to like go and pay someone to do it. Just and then I think he was also actually curious on how people do it because like Periphery, that band,
Yeah.
last I heard, they all live in different states and they still write and record.
Yeah.
And like they all send it to Misha and he just produces it all.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And
Honestly, is a smart way to do it.
yeah,
Like,
crazy to be in
Yeah.
different states and still
yeah.
write music together.
Yeah.
But Misha is like an ungodly talent.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Like,
insane.
He's such an insane. And then all of the guys that play with Periphery are
Yeah.
also like incredibly talented too. You know.
Mhm.
But so, yeah, that I fucking Periphery's like on my Mount Rushmore of metal bands. I love Periphery. Whenever I'm lifting and I'm like bored with whatever I'm listening to, I'm like, all right, I'm putting Periphery on. Like that's my like go-to to like get my energy levels back up. But yeah, they're all self-produced and God, I think one of their most recent records was the first time they didn't self-produce.
Really?
Yeah. I was just reading about because I do this series where I like listen to a new album every day and then do like a mini review of the album and then like work out. Like that's my fucking way of forcing myself to listen to new music and force myself to go to the gym. So I'm like, all right, new album, new workout every day. And I did a Periphery one recently. I listened to Select Difficulty. And so like
yeah.
so I always like read about the album after the fact. And God, Misha's a fucking insane person. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Yeah. But they did record one album in person together in London. God, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Like even doing that, like going overseas to record an album.
Yeah. It's just
That
like
is insane.
just because it's like a legendary spot.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna go to Abbey Road or whatever. But dude, I love the idea of like having a camp where it's like, hey, for 2 weeks we're going to the studio, and we live together, and we eat together, and we sleep together, and our whole life is this fucking record until it's perfect.
Kublai
Like,
Khan, TX. You
well, I
guys
don't-
know that band?
No. What is
Oh,
it?
they're Kublai Khan.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That like hardcore band.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've never heard?
No.
You've heard of them?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's one of their albums. I forget what it's called. It's like the White Album, I think. They like went to the studio for like a week, I think. Wrote and recorded the whole thing in like a week.
Oh, they
Like,
even wrote it there.
Yeah, they wrote it and recorded
That's
it in
fucking
like a
dope,
week. And I'm
dude.
like, dude, holy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet. I love that.
Mhm.
I like I have these like romantic ideas about music too though. I think that my preference would be to hear like, hey, record the album live in the room with each other. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like there's ideas that I would love to see a band do where it's like you're actually playing this live in the room with each other,
And then
No-
you have to
Yeah.
release it.
and you have to put it out like that instead of like, you know, because like, I mean, we know how it is to record music now. Like me and my brother would be like sitting at his computer desk, be like, all right, click, click, click,
Yep.
click,
Yeah.
fuck, all right, go back, click, 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 and you do that for 6 hours until the riff is done
Yeah.
correctly once. You're like, all right, sick. Now I can go track this next thing. But like, I love the idea of like actually playing it live and having to nail it all together, and then everybody like. Playing live is just such a different sensation where you guys become one organism at once, and you hit this flow state where you have no choice
Yeah.
but to do your fucking part. I love that feeling.
I believe one of the Slipknot albums was produced like that, where
Like
they
their
were,
first one was
yeah,
Bitch
I think they were
Slap on
all
it.
in the studio together and they played it live.
Really,
Yeah.
dude, 9 people.
Yeah.
Have you heard their very first album?
I
don't.
I'm pretty
like
sure I've.
Kill, Mate, Feed, Repeat, or something like
I'm
that.
pretty sure
That's
I've
the one
listened
with,
to some of it.
Bitch Slap.
That's the one with people equal shit on it. Is that
No,
is
it's like
that-
before that. It's
Oh,
like
really?
I think it's before Corey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dude, I don't.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
a band. I
it's
need to
really
dive
weird
into.
because it's got like jazz and metal, like
hell yeah.
fusions in it.
I love that. Well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of parallels between jazz and metal with like weird odd time signatures and like branching beyond the pentatonic scale.
Yeah, like wild drum parts too.
Dude, especially like, I got my rudiments on the wall over there. Like I grew up a jazz drummer, but like I'm a metalhead, so I love seeing these parallels of like, oh yeah, dude, like oh, Periphery's playing a bossa nova, isn't that
Yeah.
fun? Like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. What do you? So what do you guys? Are you guys recording an EP right now, or like is it recorded or?
Not yet. We're just in the stages of beginning to write.
Oh,
so
right on.
we've kind of been thinking of what our next direction is going to be because we've released a lot of singles that are spanning in genre anywhere from
Yeah.
like Midwestern kind of like emo-y kind of sound to hardcore. So we're thinking of, okay, what can we do next? And we've kind of decided that if we are going to like move forward with doing a bunch of different genres, we want to try and like pull that back a little bit and focus on like a specific type of sound and release an EP that has the same production. So all the sounds, we could still play around with genre, but we want it all to be produced in the same way. So there's like a complete like, I guess, EP or just album that all kind of sounds like sonically together.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're thinking of like the base genre that we'd explore for the new music to be shoegaze. So
Really?
yeah,
No shit.
yeah. So
Huh.
that'll be like the base genre that's gonna like tie everything together, but we're still gonna explore and jump around.
A little bit
with-
like our track DK,
Okay.
yeah.
like kind of in that ballpark,
Yeah.
but
Right
have
on.
that be like the foundation.
Yeah. That's cool. So you're almost doing like a concept of like, all right, we're gonna lock into this, and then we'll write songs around this base idea. This is our home base of like,
Yep.
and then you can kind of explore from there. That's cool. That's a cool way to do it. That is a when I go back and listen to some of my old music that me and my brother recorded, I'm like, God, these sound like we recorded them years apart, but sometimes it's like the next day, like we tracked one song and then did tracks on another song, and it was like we just used different plugins or whatever the fuck, and it just sounds so, like my drums even like sound so completely different, even though I know I didn't put a key on and turn anything to, but everything sounds completely different. So it's interesting.
I think as far as us, like it also circling back to what you said earlier about like the newer stuff sounding like we're kind of like finding our sound, which makes a lot of sense because a lot of our earlier stuff, like the writing style was our guitar player would write a lot of different stuff. Well, actually, everything leading up to like our singles, he composed all of the music for that. And the drummer would do their thing, and like vocally I would write the melodies and do the lyrics. But in terms of like the compositions of the songs as a whole, like he was pretty much like the sole proprietor of the music itself, which was cool. Like I feel like we were able to do like a lot of like really cool stuff with that, and he was able to like really just kind of shine in terms of like his composition and his musicianship with that. And like that was kind of the style starting out with, and it worked out. But I think like going into like this new lineup with Isaac and just all of us, I think we were kind of like on the edge of like, well, the classic like rock, like this kind of style is really cool and we all really enjoy it, but it doesn't speak to all of us in terms of like our general like music interests. As far as like me, like I would probably say like I listen to more like metal type stuff, like very early 2000s, like new metal, black metal, European metal, just like kind of like the range of the more heavier style stuff. Barrett, he is definitely like more of like the System of a Down, Queens of the Stone Age, Rush like type of listener. And then Isaac, you're definitely...
I listen to like Deftones, In Flames, I don't know where they're from. Band like a shoegaze metal, shoegaze black metal band called Mole.
I'll write that down.
Ska. It's MO with the slash through it and then L, all caps. They're one of my favorite bands now. They just released a new album, but yeah, it's like black metal shoegaze. And then like ska, like Streetlight Manifesto and Real Big Fish and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So trying to incorporate some of that into our music is a little weird, but I guess the essence of like punk is like my foundation of drums.
Right on.
Yeah, and Tristan, like he's also all over the place with music. Like he loves like the classic progressive rock stuff, but he also really likes Tool, and his one of his favorite bands is
Mastodon.
Yeah,
I love
Mastodon.
Yeah, that's like his favorite band.
Like
Oh,
all-time favorite band.
That
That sounds like him.
And
that's me right there.
Yeah.
If you look behind you, it's like literally Mastodon and Tool and 40 Below Summer and Avenged Sevenfold.
So he loves all that stuff as well. So we were kind of thinking like with the new lineup, like, hey, why don't we try just like writing the songs together? So every single that we've put out prior to our album, we sat in a room and wrote it all together, which I think has produced some songs that really just kind of highlight everybody's different music styles and kind of brings more of like everybody's individual styles into it, which has been really interesting to see how that's like
I think
changed
like
the vibe
Peanut
of the music.
and Toad Honey, like kind of like all the new singles, like Peanut, Toad Honey, Speedball. They kind of just have like a little bit of all of our influences blended with them.
It's a cool way to do it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. And then you have this. When all of the styles are blending, you become like one organism that is starting to have its solidified sound all together, and that's fucking sweet. Like playing music with my brother. My brother's definitely got like his very particular style, and then he'll write stuff, and he would tell me like, hey, this is what I was thinking. I'm like, that's cute, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So I'm doing what I want anyway. I don't, that's okay. You give me a bass line, but I'm still going to do my thing over here on the drums, and a lot of the times I would track something and he'd be like, what the fuck? That is so different than what I was picturing, but it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like I would, you know, he would write like a section that he would expect me to do blast beats, but I would do something like a 3/4 like polyrhythm on it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, this is totally different. So like I've experienced in a smaller way what you guys are going through right now, and I love it. It's
One of my favorite,
sweet.
like as a drummer, one of my favorite things is, I guess more so with my other bands, because we don't really do stuff to where I would do blast beats. I guess Kristen doesn't write a whole lot where it's like, oh, that calls for blast beats.
yeah.
But like some songs in my other bands, they'll write something and it clearly seems like they want me to play blast beats, but I don't like playing them. So
Yeah.
I'll deliberately try to come up with some other part.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just like really fun. And then with Tristan, just writing to his style is just always really fun. The stuff he comes up with and different like time signatures and stuff.
Yeah, you guys are fucking sweet, dude. I really like listening to you guys' stuff. How many? I was gonna ask because there's been a few drummers I've learned, and so how are you on most of the records?
I'm
or
on-
any of the records.
I'm on the
That's-
live album we did,
Okay.
and then the last 5 singles.
Okay.
Yeah. All the
So
singles.
all the singles except for Witchcraft, Witchcraft and Nature.
Where was the live album recorded? That's where we started, and then I circled back and like went in order after that.
Yeah, the live album was recorded by our friend Kyler. He had a studio called Zeros and Ones, but as of recently, I think he moved to California. So
Oh man.
yeah,
Right
to
on.
pursue music. So good on him.
Yeah. So it's recorded live in studio.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
all
on.
of us
Okay.
in one room.
I was gonna say that because the quality was like super good. I'm like, this is live. Like,
Yeah.
like this, the quality is fucking awesome. But okay, all right. I took that as like it was a concert that you guys record, but so live in studio.
So we actually tried to do that, and we had one of our concerts recorded.
I kind of got like a little. I don't know what was happening with me, but
It was good. Like the crowd loved it, but we were like playing at like 15
yeah, like
BPM
easily
faster
15
than what
BPM,
we
like every
usually
song.
do.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So
and-
now we have like a running joke of like they did an EP like way back in the day, and that was like really slow, and now we have like this live recording. And it's like really fast. So like, do we play the EP speed or the live speed?
Do you guys play with a click when you do
No.
shows?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever thought about it?
I've never played with one live, so
not really for this band. So like, a cool thing is like we all do like separate projects as well. So one of my other projects we do play to a click because it's kind of more backing track like type music. It just needs that to kind of like fill the space. But
Okay.
I think for this band, like we've really tried to be as raw with it as possible and really just allow the musicianship to kind of shine like in the
Sure.
moment, which does require a little bit of practice to kind of ensure like we're not playing EP speed or that one show
Yeah.
speed. Which I think once we hone in on the songs that it's really obvious that we're playing like too fast. Once we get that down, we're good.
Yeah.
Like for example, for that one song where it was really obvious was we did a cover of Stinkfist by Tool.
Oh yeah.
It was way too fast.
Oh, dude, I've definitely done that. I've definitely fucked the entire band because I did the click, and I'm like, oh shit, that was not it.
And then also with not playing to a click, we can like we have some sections and songs where Tristan just kind of does a solo for like 16 to however many bars, and so that helps. Like not having a click helps with
being able to like have some freedom to move in and
Yeah.
out of that. Yeah,
Mhm.
sure, for sure. I'm bad with tempo. Like a lot of the times I play by like feel, and there was times where me and we in my bands, I would be like, oh, I'm starting to click, and I'm like, fuck, how does this song go? And I'm like going through it like, what was that riff? Is this the one that has like that weird section? And I have to like think about like how fast that song is. I'm like, fuck. Like some guys, it's like natural, like, oh yeah, this is like a 90 beat per minute or so. I'm like running through the riff in my head going, okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
do that too. And like when we rehearse, there's like a drum part I do before speedball. And like when we rehearse, I always play it like really slow. So then when we get into speedball, then it's like slow ball. But I think every time we've played it live, it's been pretty good on speed. There may have been a couple times where it's a little slow, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's always like hard trying to think of how the song goes and trying to
Do you have a tendency to rush or drag? Because
drag during rehearsal and then I rush
during the show, like you
yeah.
get excited, the adrenaline hits, and you're like,
So it's almost better to drag a little bit in rehearsal so it feels slow rehearsal. So then it's perfect.
Yeah.
Right, live show.
I literally used to write "slow the fuck down" on my toms.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd literally write it on my. I always use like snare batter heads for all my toms. I just like the way they sound better.
Like the coded.
yeah, coated ones. So I'd have these white coated tom heads, and I literally used to write "slow the fuck." Yeah, because I'd always rush, and then like by the time, and it would be like I would like progressively speed up throughout the song too. So so I'd start off fast, and then by the end of the song, my brother's just looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, you know, he's like, he can't even because what he's playing is already fast, and I'm like, "Oh, let's do this like 1.5 times the speed."
There was did we actually play Fight or Flight live in that one way?
The slow way?
Yeah. I think
Um,
we did one time
We probably
because I think
did.
Dave was there and
That
he
was
commented
probably
it.
so painful because that song's already 6 minutes long.
No, I mean we like cut it up to where it was like we took out some sections, but yeah, Fight or Flight, I think we slowed it down by like half the BPM and kind of just made it into like a grunge feel.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was actually really fun.
Oh yeah, when we purposely played it slow.
Yeah.
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 No, that was cool. I thought you were saying that we not purposely played it slow.
No, when we purposely did.
Yeah. So I mean, that's another thing that we like to do too. Is we like to be kind of fluent with like our own music as well. So like as an example of what he said, like one of our like songs off the classic rock album. It's kind of like an epic kind of very like I guess Black Sabbath-y kind of sounding mixed with like Rush progressive like time signatures in it, and it's really cool. But we've been playing it for like 5-6 years, so we're just like, okay.
And it's like always the last song.
Yeah.
So it's the last song on the album, right?
Yes, it's also the last song on the album.
And yeah, we always try to make it the last one on our live sets.
Yeah, it's got like a big epic ending, and we opened for this like touring band. They're called Kalel, and they have a very like I don't know, like kind of like sludgy, like metal-y type of sound to them. So we were like, okay, like how can we like kind of blend ourselves like into this like set? So we took our song Fight or Flight and kind of turned it into like a bluesy sludge, like kind of metal-y version of it, and played it in like drop D when it's usually in standard.
Right on.
And that was kind of cool. That was cool. And we kind of cut it so
we
like
should do
it
that
wasn't-
again.
Yeah, we should do that again. Or I would just be cool with like experimenting with any of the songs and kind of like refashioning them in a different way.
Yeah.
I think that's cool to see because like people who are seeing us like over and over again, they kind of get a different taste of like different things that we can do. And every single time we play, we're always improvising. So
I was gonna ask
like
if you
all
did
my drum parts are like I'd say 50 to 60% of them are improvised.
Yeah.
Like every show, like the fills and stuff.
That's how I am too. When I watch some drummers online and they're like playing the exact same thing every time, I'm like, how do you even do that?
Yeah.
Like I like
Trying
like,
to remember that, like Animals as Leaders type stuff.
Yeah, like the
I
Matt
don't get
Gartzka
it.
shit,
Yeah.
the Matt Halper and shit, like
Mhm.
the Dream Theater shit, like Mike
Oh,
Portnoy does.
he improvises.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't play to a click, so he
Okay.
just
Yeah. I mean, the more modern progressive metal guys are like
Mhm.
perfectionists. And
Yeah.
I'm like Matt Gartzke's like fucking snare has like a quarter-sized wear pattern on
Yeah.
it. I'm like, this is just insane. Like, I'm not that accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude. I was gonna ask if you guys like improvise, like, because that was one of my favorite things. If we ever played songs, like, let's fuck around with this a little bit, you know.
Tristan does a lot of fun stuff with his solos. He'll add in like little tunes from like old school video games and stuff.
Hell yeah.
At the last show, I think at the end of one of the solos, he did like a Christmas song.
I think it was a Christmas song. Yeah.
I don't, like just some jingle from a Christmas song.
That's
and
hilarious.
was
I
like,
love
dude,
it.
I didn't even notice it until I watched the video back, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that was sweet.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, dude. I love that. They're I don't know, like, I'm a metalhead, but I also like I'm obsessed with Dave Matthews Band, and that's like one thing I absolutely love about them is they put out these live tracks.
Is that Carter Beaufort?
Carter
on?
Beaufort?
Yeah, okay.
Dude. Oh, I'd give him the sauce so quick. I love it, dude. I love Carter Beaufort. I'm a left-handed drummer too, so like
Yeah.
I almost started playing on a right-handed kit because of Carter, because that's what he does.
Oh.
That's why he plays open-handed. Is he plays he's left-handed, plays on a kit.
I didn't know
set
he
up-
was left-handed.
Yeah, he plays
Okay.
on a right-handed kit.
Yeah, but he's left-handed.
Yeah, and then he
Okay.
has this like ride on the left side by his hi-hat and stuff. So he has these it opens him up to be able to do all kinds of weird shit that I can't do because I play on a traditional left-handed kit.
Yeah.
You know, fucking huge fan of Carter Beaufort.
But do they do like a lot of live albums?
Oh yeah, so that's what I was gonna
Oh.
say is they do like every year or so they put out another, they call them their live tracks series, and they'll record a concert and you could listen to 5 of them and you're like, okay, this album from 95, this album from 2005, and this album from 2025, they all played the same song. They sound like completely different songs. Like they always do some new iteration of these. Like I have favorite
Yeah.
versions of certain songs where I'm like, oh, I want to listen
Because
to
of the different live versions. That's
yeah, like I
sweet.
want to, like, if I listen to Seek Up, one of their songs, I'm like, it's got to be the Seek Up from the Red Rocks recording from '95.
There's another band that does that called Papadosio.
Papadosio.
Yeah, they're like
Never heard
a jam band, something that you'd see at like Electric Forest, or is that the one? The one where everyone's like always high? There's some festival over on the west side.
Yeah, that's electric for us.
Okay,
Right on.
yeah, they play music like that, I think.
of. Okay.
But I thought that's an electronic
I was gonna say, isn't that like?
festival.
They actually have bands that play there too. We
Yeah.
just found this out on a
Yeah.
podcast that we did last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, they're
What
a
is
really
this band called?
Papadosio, P-A-P-A-D, like it's all one word. Papadosio.
Okay. Whatever.
That'll get you close enough.
Yeah. That'll get. Yeah, when I Google it, it'll.
But yeah, they
I'll find
also
it.
do that where they record live albums and just kind of jam out on a song for like 15 minutes when it's really only like 6.
Yeah, I love that. See, like I'm becoming a jam band fan, like because of
Jam
Dave
band, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because of like Dave Matthews Band and like the Grateful Dead and Fish and My Morning Jacket and fucking Wilco and like OAR or whatever. Like I'm like started Billy Strings now. Like I'm getting into these guys that have the ability to like, oh yeah, let's take this core idea and make it 20 minutes long, and it's not like redundant, and it's like there's a reason they're doing it for that long. And my God, My Morning Jacket, I'm fucks. Dude,
Is that a band?
yeah. So dude, they're a jam band that I found out about because of American Dad, of all things. American Dad had an episode where Stan, the main protagonist, becomes obsessed with My Morning Jacket, and like I think he like even loses his, like he gets so obsessed he stops going to work and he like loses his job, and like he's buying like bootleg recordings of certain concerts. He's like, you can hear this member of the band fart. It's like just so it's such a stupid episode of a TV show. But I was like, all right, I got to look this band up because, like one of the writers had to have been obsessed with this guy, and this is why. So I look up the band. I'm like, oh yeah, this is this is a problem. I fucking love this band. Like immediately I'm like, God damn it. Like this is gonna be one of those bands where I'm gonna obsess over for like 6 months.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like that's a Dave band. I feel like somebody's mentioned
Really?
My Morning Jacket
They're
as
so
a
good.
no. Dave band.
Is that one of the members?
Dave is our bassist dad.
Oh fuck.
No. But he's been pretty involved with the band in a manager sense. Like he's helped fund some of the albums, and
Awesome.
he helps us create some of our merch. So, and he followed us when we went on our first tour too. So
Oh yeah, we didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that at least. And he showed up to the first show, and I was like, "What?" Because I was the one driving, like my car and like a trailer. But yeah, I had no idea he was following us.
That's hilarious. Dude, that's to have people that are in your corner when you're a small artist, like trying to get going, like trying to just be able to fund the hobby is huge. I mean, those people are huge. Those are the people you look back at and like, fucking, this wouldn't have happened without this guy, you know.
Oh, the first album definitely would have not happened without Dave, because we were pretty, I guess, naive in the sense of like how it worked, and maybe there was like miscommunication on like how the payout was supposed to be like per hour or anything like that. And we had basically expended our budget in just drums.
Oh,
Oh no.
So we were like, oh my God, we're in trouble.
yeah,
But then Dave came through and he like helped us fund the rest of the album.
it's awesome.
So now we record with somebody where it's per song.
Not a whole lot of
flat rate per
miscommunication.
song.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good on him to be supportive like that, man. That's awesome.
Totally.
Do you so you guys have been touring? How far out have you ventured? I heard Tennessee.
Nashville was the farthest we went out. We were initially planning on ending that tour in Atlanta, but we ended up having to drop our Atlanta date because we had got offered a slot in Arts, Beats, and Eats.
Oh, killer!
That pretty much that Saturday we were supposed to be in Atlanta. So we
Plus, you had a
pretty-
12-year-old with you, so he couldn't play anywhere in Atlanta. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, we pretty much have gone down to Nashville and then went right back up after Nashville to back to Royal Oak to play Arts, Beats, and Eats. And Hailstorm and Collective Soul were headlining that show.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we have gone out to Milwaukee
Right on.
once. Driving through Chicago was pretty rough, but yeah, we did play in Milwaukee. That was sweet.
We stopped at the Cheese Castle.
Oh, yeah, the
On
Cheese
way
Castle.
home, Did you get some cheese?
We
Yeah.
did. We did get some cheese.
There's a picture of us.
How do you guys
like,
Are you guys all jammed into one car together?
Yeah.
With all, and then all your equipment's in a trailer. You were saying,
Yep.
Yeah.
man. So you got how many people are in the band? 4, 5,
Just four.
4.
Yeah.
So 4 people jammed in a car. You guys are gonna be in a car for hours together, and then play the music together. Then you're going to a hotel and stay. Are you guys all staying together in the same hotel?
Yep.
Mhm.
Same room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I usually take the couch.
There's like 3 people on earth I could do this with and not want to murder them. And I tell you what, none of them are my kids. I could not be in the car for like 15 hours with my kids.
So far, it's worked out pretty well. Like,
Yeah, I don't think we
surprisingly,
had any
it's been great.
problems.
It's been pretty great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have to be like me and my brother, me and Paige, and then like me and my buddy Lewis. Like anybody else, I don't think I could deal with for fucking.
You want to come with us next time?
Listen, we're getting along.
You can be the
but-
one that follows us.
Fuck yeah. Oh man, dude, God, how long does it take to get to Milwaukee? Is it like a fucking 20-hour drive?
6 hours.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like not that, like 6
Because
to
you
8
gotta go
hours.
down and around and then up, right? How
Mhm.
far up is Milwaukee?
It's
Like
like
A couple hours, like
like
I don't know why I'm thinking it's gonna be like this like 30-hour
It's
drive.
not that
no.
yeah, it's just like underneath and like there.
Oh, right on. Okay, so you're almost like Metro Detroit high, but like you got to go down and around to get there.
Yeah, like on the latitude.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, if like we're in Detroit, it would be like here, and then we'd have to go across Michigan, and then
Down and
go
around.
under towards Chicago and up
Yeah.
the
I
lake.
don't know why I was picturing this being like some like massive.
I had to go to
mean, it's
Wisconsin
a long.
for a wedding, and I went up through the UP.
Oh yeah,
To
you can
get
do that
there.
too.
Was
then
it
on the way
closer
back
to the
came
top?
down.
Or you just wanted to do the full circle?
I can't remember where it was actually at. Like what part of Wisconsin the wedding was at, but
Like you
it
went
was,
through.
It was longer to go
because-
through the UP, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I don't know.
For
A
sure.
lot more scenic though.
Dude, we
Yeah.
UP's gorgeous.
Yeah.
we did a UP vacation right before, like right at the end of summer, and we drove all the way up and through to like the Porcupine Mountains. That's where we ended up staying at the end of it. And dude, that drive back fucking sucked. we made our way like through the UP slowly for like the week that we were on vacation, and then it was like, all right, now we're doing all of this at once. And I was like, by the end of it, I was like, dude, fuck, we still got like 2 hours.
Yeah.
How long did it take? It was
I
like
feel
10
like the wedding
hours
was in-
straight.
Green Bay. I feel like it was in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's at in Wisconsin though.
I don't either.
Yeah. Just wait till the wintertime. You just drive straight across.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
there you
like that.
go.
There is a ferry you can take, but the ferry takes 2 hours.
I mean, but you get to chill.
That's like
instead
the
of
same
driving.
amount of time to
Right.
just drive around.
Just drive
Yeah,
around. Yeah.
Less gas, I guess. But
Yeah.
like,
And but yeah. But you get to chill. You don't have to like pay attention. and drive.
yeah.
Dude, my brother moved to Orlando for a while for a job. And when he decided to move back, I was like, I'll come help you move. So I flew down to Florida and then helped him drive back. Talk about a long fucking drive. My God. It took us, like, we drove 20 hours straight. And I took the first shift because he had, like, packed all day. So he, like, pulled up to the airport with the trailer of his, like, whole condo packed into a U-Haul trailer. So he's like, you want to drive first? I'm like, yup. So I'm like, I get in and I'd driven all through the night until we got through Georgia, which is getting from
longest.
Florida to Georgia and then is like miserable. It's
Yeah.
flat. There's nothing happening.
It
It's
takes like 8
Georgia
hours.
is
dude.
ass.
Georgia is like nothing is there.
It's like 6 hours just to get through.
Oh
that
my
state, dude.
God. I fell asleep. I was driving in the left lane with a fucking U-Haul trailer attached to his shitty Nissan SUV that he still has. And he doesn't listen to this. Whatever. And I don't remember even feeling sleepy. It was just I heard roar of the rumble strips, and then my brother's like, Matt! And when he did that, it scared me, and I swerved, and the trailer like barely missed the wall, like because I
my
got the
God.
whole thing like swinging, and that was the most incredible. Like I didn't need a coffee. I was like, I'm good. I think I could just go to Michigan now. Like I'm like so awake, but. My God, I don't remember why I started talking about it. Oh, okay. So we got into Tennessee, and I'm like, all right, I am gonna die. I need to switch. Like, I've been so bored for so long. I like listened to like most of a book, listen to a podcast. He's just like snoring with his finger in his belly button, just like mouth open while I'm like driving his shit back to Michigan. And so I'm like, we have to switch. We finally switched in Tennessee. The sun's up now, and I'm like, I'm gonna crash. Like, it's one of those. I'm so tired when I fall asleep, it's gonna be like violent. And I fall asleep, and it felt like as soon as I fell asleep, I wake up to this like AM radio hymn playing, just like, God is our savior. He is risen. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? And Chris he's crying because he's laughing so hard because there's nothing on the radio in Tennessee where we were at except for like gospel on AM radio. And he's dying laughing because he knew it was going to piss me the fuck off. I woke up. I was like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Like I worked a 10-hour day, flew to Florida, and then drove for like 12 hours straight. And I'm like, and then as soon as I'm sleeping, you wake me up with some fucking gospel on AM radio.
How nice.
He's like, I'm gonna pass out, like squeaking. Oh, you motherfucker, dude. Unbelievable. God, dude. We can we should wrap up. We're at like 2 hours, man. So fucking.
Now here goes this half-hour wrap-up.
I know. We do the Michigan goodbye every single time we do this. We stand in the screen door for a half hour. We talk about how busy we're gonna be and how we gotta fly. But then it takes a half hour to wrap it up. But
But I do want to know what you guys have coming up. So you said the 14th or something coming up?
Oh, that's just an acoustic show.
Oh.
So not a big deal.
No, still go check it out.
Yeah, that one's for money.
Yeah.
So for Forza Sun, we do have a really, really cool show coming up in March. It's March 7th. It's a Saturday at the Sanctuary in Detroit. We are hosting a local showcase, but also a charity dog food drive. So if you come to the show, there's going to be a lot of really great local bands playing, genres ranging anywhere from blues rock to heavy metal. And music will be going on from like 5 to 11 o'clock at night. So there's plenty of time to come and show up and support. If you do bring a unopened new bag of dog food to the show, we will donate it to local charities or local dog rescues. Our big one is Detroit Dog Rescue, but any rescue that's open and willing on Sunday to accept donations, depending on how many we get, we will be donating those. We will also be taking monetary donations and doing a raffle. So if you do bring anything, you will be able to get into a raffle to win prizes. So
Killer.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome.
yeah. So we a cool thing about Forza Sun is that we do a lot of charity stuff. So at least once a year we do try to do some type of like charity show. Last couple of years we've done a show called FemFest. It was all female fronted local metal and rock bands from Michigan. We did at one time did have a national act that played as well. And we, between the two shows that we did and two consecutive years, we raised about $4,000 for Alternatives for Girls, which is a local Detroit charity that helps get women back on their feet after dealing with domestic violence or any type of abuse, or just have had unfortunate circumstances happen where they've become homeless. They get them into shelter, housing, give them all the basic needs that they possibly could need to help them further building a career and being able to live on their own independently, and then also be able to get education. So we've done that type of stuff as well. So it's mainly like animals and like helping like the local community. We like doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're really excited about that one. We do also have March 27th. We will be playing in Lansing, the Homegrown Throwdown. We won our heat. When was that? That was last Saturday.
Yeah, I think last Saturday. Yeah.
Last Saturday, we played to possibly win, and we ended up winning. So we're going to the finals March 27th. So if you're listening from Lansing, come support us there.
Yeah. How many are in the final? Is it
5?
5? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep. So all the other bands are really good, and they're all local Lansing and Jackson bands. So anybody in the local Detroit area, like if you want to bring the prize
We
and
need
the
your
win
support.
back to Detroit, we will definitely need that support.
Bringing the cup back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking killer.
And then the other one.
Oh yeah, we just recently got announced for 2 more shows. So April 26th, we will be playing with Poet the Band, the Alamo's Major Moment at the Sanctuary again. So that's going to be a really great show. And then we were announced to play Upheaval Festival July 18th with Papa Roach and Bill Murray.
Nice.
Dude, Bill Murray is one of my new favorite bands.
Yeah, that
He's
guy's
so
awesome.
good. He's so good. Dude, that's awesome. I got to tell you, like, Paige and I kind of like fell out of the music scene for a few years as we like grew up, and I mean, like, just like having kids and shit, it just kind of takes over your life, and then you're in Groundhog's Day, and you're just like, I gotta feed the kids again, and I gotta go to work again, and then just years go by. I feel like there's a revival of the scene right now where like music is like local music is getting the attention it deserves all of a sudden. And I love finding out about local musicians that are busy as fuck. Like, I'm so happy to hear that you guys have all this shit going on, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's just, you got to keep grinding. Like I said, you got to keep putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Not only just putting yourself out there in social media, but also networking with venues, promoters in the area, sending your EPK out to radio stations and also to like festivals. Like that's one of the biggest things that we've started doing in the last couple of years, and it's paid off. Like to have like a professional website, EPK, to be able to send that stuff out to like bigger festivals like Upheaval. Like we actually played Upheaval. We didn't play, but we
were on the bill last year.
We were on the bill last year. But a rainstorm came through when we were getting ready to set up.
Yeah, like we got everything set up, and then it just came through.
No way.
A thunderstorm came through, and there was lightning, and they wouldn't let us play. So,
oh, what a bummer.
So all that pent up like energy of getting ready to play, and then we couldn't play, and it really sucked because there was like people who we've never met before in our lives that bought shirts and were standing there like just waiting for us to play.
Oh man.
So that really sucked, but it did open the opportunity for us to come back this year and be able to play again on I would argue, a better bill.
Yeah.
A better bill of artists, not only like national artists, but there's some really, really good local artists on this year too. So I would highly recommend coming this year because it's going to be freaking awesome.
Where is that one at? I can't.
Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I just couldn't remember where it was at.
Going to these festivals as a consumer of music is huge too. Like I try really hard to not stay in an echo chamber of what I already listened to, and sometimes I just get stagnant. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Just like if I put on music, it's gonna be like Tool or Dave Matthews, and then it'll lead out from there. You know what I mean? And like we went to go see. I've been talking about this all day with you. We went to go see Peach Pit at Michigan Lottery Amphitheater, Freedom Hill, and a kid, Briston Maroney, opened up for him. And dude, Briston Maroney is incredible. I would have never found Briston Maroney had I not gone to a concert I kind of didn't want to go to. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden I'm finding, or she drug me to a Say Anything concert. I did not like Say Anything.
What?
I was like, this
like
one song is so cringy and like. I know.
Now you like it's your
it's getting replaced with the Dave
No, it's
Matthews flag over there.
Nah.
But no, that one's gonna go over here. But
I'm glad you knew what it was.
yeah. So like I did not like Say Anything. I'm okay with them now. I was like adamantly against Say Anything before I went to the concert. I'm like, this guy's cringy and like toxic. Like this guy sucks, you know. But we went to this concert and AJJ opened up for them.
Dude.
And I was like, this is amazing.
Where was that at?
The Fillmore?
I think it was the Fillmore.
When?
Year and a half ago?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I never heard of AJJ in my
That's
life.
one of my favorite bands too.
And I was like, this
Really?
is
Yeah.
and okay, so you know like the themes of like what he sings about. It's like addiction and anxiety.
Yeah.
And guess who was having like a real panic attack when AJJ came on? I was having a hard time with how many people are packed in there. So I was like having a full on panic attack and he's, I'm so sorry that you have to have a body. And I'm just like and I'm like, this is so good, but fuck him also. Like, God.
I could kill all my best friends. I could follow those stylish trends.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, it's so good. I fucking love AJJ.
Dude, yeah.
But like, so yeah, I mean, going to see live shows is like changes my taste. Like every month we see that we go see a new artist or whatever, and then we get exposed to like, who did we go see? And then Gary Clark Jr. opened for him.
The Black Keys.
No, but no, that was dog shit. The Black Keys are not good.
Yeah, it wasn't good that time.
Not good. I was so we had just seen Dave Matthews Band live, and it was incredible. And we saw Billy Strings live, which was incredible. And then you have these guys who are playing chords that I know on guitar, and I'm just like, Paige, we gotta go. I felt like I had an itchy asshole. I was like, if I don't get out,
What?
like if I don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna be on fire. Like this is so bad. They played their songs, like they sounded like their songs, but it was like
There's a lot of the same stuff going on.
Yeah.
For sure.
Easy core.
Easy Core's way better than that. Dude,
I've
no.
seen the Black Keys twice, and the first time it was much better than the time that we went.
It's just like
I don't know.
I was telling my buddy today that I was like, they're just like, they do what they do fine, but like it's just style. Like they're just like, oh, I have a 30-inch bass drum and I have my hair's greased back and I wear a tight white shirt with my cigarettes in the sleeve. You know what I mean? It's just style. Like
Slick
there's
back hair.
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm not even a guy who likes like talking shit about artists, but God, I
You
hated that
seem to
concert.
bring this one up all the time.
I fucking hated that concert so much. I was like, this is fucking kill me before you ever make me do that again. Fuck. I'm
That's who
sorry.
Gary Clark Jr. opened for.
Yeah, but I thought it was somebody. I thought I found Gary Clark Jr. opening for somebody else, and I was like,
No, I don't know how you found Gary Clark Jr. I got tickets to that.
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It doesn't matter. It does. The point was going to see live music will expose you to other. It's the same thing with anything. Like you go to see national headlining comedians, but they're bringing on like feature acts and openers from that are local, and you're like, oh, dude, you're local. You're so fun. Yeah, I'm here every week, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I've got these like 15 local comedians that I'm actively following now because they're fucking hysterical, but they don't have any, following yet. So anyway,
I would say like most people who enjoy live music do like to see the openers, do like to check out new things because one, tickets are really expensive nowadays. So
You gotta get
if
your
I'm going to
money's-
spend like $100 to see a band, like I'm going to go for everything.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
I'm
for
getting
sure.
my
Definitely.
money's worth.
Yeah.
yeah,
But also too, it's like if you're an enjoyer of music, like, and you're seeing your favorite band, you're gonna like automatically want to check out everything else. Which we've noticed that most people who enjoy going to concerts or festivals, they do have that mentality, but there is like a pretty big chunk of that like crowd that is also like solely completely against watching bands that they don't know about. Like when the Upheaval like set list got announced, like when it was like we got announced with a chunk of other local Michigan bands and also some nationals that are new on the scene. And so many haters were just like, boo, like, I don't know any of these names. This sucks, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
It must be bad because you don't know them.
But it was just like 7 really well-known bands were just announced as
Yeah.
well. So it's like it's not like this is just like the lineup,
Yeah.
like. And also, it's like, give it a chance. Like,
Right.
all your favorite bands, like the headliners, like Bill Murray, like Papa Roach, Gojira, like they all started like where we are at right now.
yeah,
Right.
Like,
Right.
and they would have never gotten to where they were without like people giving them a shot and checking them out.
You're playing on a show with Gojira.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so sick, dude.
Not
I
on the
fucking-
same day, unfortunately, but
But still, the fact that you're on a fucking lineup with them is insane.
we'll be on the shirt.
Yeah,
Right.
That's fucking so sick.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Bill
pretty
Murray's
cool.
cool, but they're like pretty new, and Papa Roach is Papa
Papa
Roach,
Roach.
you know.
Yeah.
But fucking Gojira, dude, I almost did a. I mean, this is the Michigan goodbye. It's gonna take a half
Yeah,
hour to
you
say
should
goodbye.
probably.
But the fucking you derailed me. God. Oh, you derailed me. I like doing the one album, one workout fucking thing that I was doing. I was literally gonna do an entire month of just French bands because I feel like I mean, you have Daft Punk, Gojira, Dagoba. Like that's just off the top of my head. Like there's so much incredible music that comes out of France that like, and no one recognizes this, I feel like. But Gojira was like the number one there. Like I fucking love Gojira. My God.
Betraying the Martyrs is another one. They're like typical like metalcore, I guess, but yeah, they're pretty good.
The art that comes out of there is insane. It's just fucking. It's like if you're a fan of black metal, it's like you're visiting Norway, you're visiting
Yeah.
fucking Finland, you know, where all those fucking psychos from Mayhem, dude. Did you listen to Mayhem?
It sounds
Oh,
really familiar.
The church
We
thing.
were talking about this on the drive over here. Mayhem put out an album where the guy murdered somebody and took a picture of it,
Yeah.
and that is the album cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they also like burned a church or something back in the day.
Jesus
There's like
Christ.
a documentary about it.
We're gonna have to watch.
I think it's that
we're
band.
gonna. It's got to be the same one, right?
Yeah.
Like, but we gotta
Can't be
watch.
that many
We gotta
crazies.
find the documentary because there was like a thing about him like eating out of somebody's skull and
Ew.
like that guy's a fucking real psychopath. But
And that's why everyone hates black metal people.
I know. It's like one absolute fucking psychopath. Then you listen to like Dimmy Borgir and they're like, yeah, actually, so like I'm an astrophysicist. They call me Hellhammer, but like, and then like another guy. I just saw a video of the piano player from Dimmy Borgir playing like fucking Bach in a mall, and people are like, "Wow, that's so good!" And you're like, "You should see what he does in his day job." It's like, he's like painting himself like black and white and wearing like spikes on his forearms. But anyway, okay, Michigan goodbye. We did a fucking 19-minute goodbye. Thank you guys for coming out. This is
Thanks for having
This is
us.
fucking blast. Obviously, guys, listen to their shit. Forge the Sun, incredible. I found you guys on YouTube Music, so you guys must have a distributor that's everywhere, right?
Yes.
So anywhere you get your music, we can find Forge the Sun.
Yep.
And then go to the live shows. Fucking support local music. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I gotta say all the cringy shit, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Wherever you get your podcasts, all that stuff. But the call to actions work. As much as I hate them, they do work. So I
They
gotta say
do.
all that stuff. But it's also fucking midnight.
Yeah.
My bedtime's 8:30, so we're leaving.
You got to drive back to Michigan now from Florida.
Right? Oh, dude. Yeah, no shit. I might call my brother just to yell at him about that one more time.
Purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love.
I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're gonna sit down and have a couple-hour podcast.
Is it? Is it, dude?
Jesus
You
Christ.
just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good times, Noodle Salad.